Bună ziua, bine ați venit. Well, this next video is going to look at some of the schools in Craiova of all levels. I'm going to start with the school that I had most to do with, I suppose. Colegiul Național Ștefan Velovan, known as Pedagogic, because it trains teachers. It's also slightly unusual in that it has a boarding option for children who live outside the city for about 100, and the previous headmaster, Provizor, wanted the school to be more and more self-sufficient, so he planted lots of pomiferi, fructe, legume, așa. There's a picture, a statue of Ștefan Velovan, great innovative pedagogist. And it's opposite another liceu, Energetica, which is also has some boarding facilities, I understand. So I set up an exchange between my school in my previous life and this school. I expect they've fallen into abeyance now, because it takes motivation and enthusiasm to keep these things going. It's a good school, they get good results, and there's a little memento, I think. Oh, here we are, to the partnership that was created between our two schools a few years ago. So it's a very nice school. And it's the first on our list, and it's the first one I came to do work with. And across the road, with an amazing mural on the side of the wall, is Liceu Energetic. So my policy was, as a languages teacher, to try and set up as many exchanges as I could. So we had exchanges I set up with Velovan here, with Vienna Business School in Mödling, and with Liceu Petraca in Trieste in Italy. So I think the kids who came on the trips got a lot out of it, but I expect they've all faded into insignificance now. Shame. Probably Brexit hasn't helped with all of that, because we used to do e-twinning and also Comenius projects with these schools. That also has fallen by the wayside. So it's a great shame for pupils in the UK, and also for pupils in other countries who no longer can come to the UK. Okay, I'll bring you back when we visit another school. Well, one of these schools on my list has to be my local school, Tudor Arghezi, named after the poet. And the mural, you can see, I hope you can see it, which was done by a couple of artists, depicts a little dog. And my wife tells me that the dog features in one of his poems. They've done a lot of work here recently. They put up netting, keep bulls inside the grounds. They've redecorated and renovated the interiors. It's where we come to vote for every election. And you'll notice I'm filming when there aren't necessarily children around, because I don't want to be some kind of weirdo old guy filming children in school. So I'm keeping to times when they're either in classes or not in school at all. But it's a nice school, my local. They've done a lot of work to renovate it, to plant up the borders, and to improve the look of the place. This was, they painted everything green, all the walls, all the guard rails are green. Oh, it's really quite nice, as you can see. So that's Rovine Tudor Arghezi. Okay, the next school on our list is also in Rovine, and it's changed its function. It used to be a primary school, but now it's a nursery school, Grădinița Petrache Poinaru. In the old days, it was Școala Generală No, number 9. And the reason I'm showing this is because my wife came here. As did my friend Eugen, I found out the other day, which just shows you stay pretty close to your roots in Romania for generations, which is how grandparents can come and pick up their children after they finish school. And we got a little bit like at Velovan. We've got a statue here of Petrache Poinaru, the organizer of the Romanian school system. So it's changed. It's no longer a primary school, it's a nursery school, but it's very, very pleasant, in a nice area right next to the prison, which I can't film for obvious reasons. I'll see if I can film it a little bit actually. So there's the prison next door, and it's the prison is actually next door to the military academy, military liceu. So you got education and recidivism hand in hand along this street. And the students at the military academy come from all over the country. You see cars from all over Romania at the weekend when the pupils are let out, given some free time. They're very smart, very proud in their uniforms. I think they have a pretty good time. And I'll put the name in the description below, because I can't quite remember what its name is. Right, we head on, still in Rovine, to our next school. You'll have noticed that the school we just visited, Școala No, they all had numbers, but they've changed to having names now. So they've got names. Oh, in fact, we're coming up to the main gate of the military academy, so I can show you the name. lovely blossom out at this time of year. It's finally becoming a bit spring-like. Okay, so the academy is called Colegiul Național Militar Tudor Vladimirescu. Tudor Vladimirescu. There it is. No filming. Yeah, okay. I got the message. It's big. Right, we'll head on to our next. So the next school I want to show you used to be called Școala 21, School 21. It's now called Școala Gheorghe Titseca. Sorry about the pronunciation there. And why am I showing you this? Well, because my stepdaughter came here before she moved on to Elena Cuza, another school that I'll be showing you. There are essentially 4 major schools in Craiova, and we'll see all of those. Frați Buzești regularly comes number 1 on the list of achievements, Olympiads, etc., etc. Especially good for maths and science. And my wife went there, so we'll show you that. It reminds me of a lycée in Paris. You take an exam to get in if you want to move schools. You don't have to move schools, but if you want to move into one of the great schools, you take an exam at about the end of year 8, and that determines whether you can get to the school of your choice or not. The other schools we've seen Pedagogic, we see Carolin I and Elena Cuza. So those are the 4: Pedagogic, Frați Buzești, Elena Cuza, and I've given you all 4, haven't I? Sorry. Okay, so we'll head on now to Frați Buzești. So we're opposite Frați Buzești, which is next door to Radio Romania Oltenia, Radio Oltenia, where I did an interview you can see on one of my earlier videos. So here's the impressive block that is Frați Buzești, renowned for its science, maths, but also other subjects. They all are polyvalent lycées, although they have certain specialisms. And it's a massive block with a big gate which is closed. So a bit like lycées in Paris, if you don't get in on time, you don't get in. And as I said, my wife was a pupil here, as was my Romanian teacher. I'll spare her blushes, I won't name her. As was a pupil I taught for some English lessons, and she's now gone on to medical school. Here's the front gate. So you can't get in here. If you're not on time, you've had it. But as I said, it's renowned as one of the most academic schools in Craiova. Okay, we'll head on to our next, Carolin I, which isn't too far away. What I find very impressive as well in Romania, I think they've basically adapted the educational methodology of the French system and given it a Romanian feel. So in France everything is marked out of 20, here it's all marked out of 10. But otherwise, the similarities are extraordinary. Cursive writing is practiced. It's how you know a French person, because they all write the same way. Because they're taught at primary school how to write. But also the lengths that pupils will go to stay in touch with each other. So they have regular reunions. I think I went to one school reunion and wouldn't bother to go to any more. People never change, and if I want to keep in touch with friends, I will. Also, university. They have university reunions on a regular basis. I went to one and thought, oh dear, never again. Because in the UK, people tend to want to show off about how much money they've made. It's not really my scene. I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in how many books you've read, rather than how many pounds you've made. So it's a very different atmosphere. I've been to one or two reunions with my wife, and absolutely fantastic. People just pick up from where they were years ago, and I think it's very healthy. So we're heading on, and we may get some footage of the school where I did my Romanian language course. I'll have to ask permission to shoot some film in there. Obviously I won't film pupils. I'll just show you what it looks like. It is a very nice environment. I'll see you when we get there. So over the road here we've got the Inspectorate for Dolge County, the Educational Inspectorate. Typically, I mean, my subject was languages, and they had two inspectors, one for German, one for English, and I think they also had one for French, but I think they doubled up. But there it is. That's where all the big educational decisions are made regarding the county of Dolge. And next door we have Craiova project, which is where I had my Romanian lessons. I will go in, we'll do a little bit of filming on the outside, and then I'll ask the director of the school which I went to, the educational centre, if I can film inside, because they're accredited to offer Cambridge certificate, and they teach Spanish and other subjects as well. So we'll have a look. So here we are up on the 6th floor, Simon Educational Centre, where I came twice a week for my lessons, and we'll go in and see if I can film. So my friend Bogdan, who runs the centre, has very kindly allowed me to film. Really nice facilities, conference rooms.
I can show you the others as well. If you really want.
Office, his office, and some pupils doing some work in here.
Yeah.
How long have you been running this school then?
For about 13 years.
13 years, yeah.
We started in 2011.
Yeah.
So 13 years.
And I know you have a great relationship with the British Council.
Yeah. We are a premium centre for the British Council.
Yeah.
And we are proud of it.
Yeah, great.
And for this year we are Gold Center for Cambridge University.
Fantastic.
Because we have subscribed more than 250 students for Cambridge exams.
And I know our new ambassador, Giles Portman, he's coming to Craiova. So when he comes, I'll let you know, and we can organise a meeting for you.
Ah, it will be wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. He speaks already after 6 months. Incredible Romanian.
Really? So
yeah.
fast?
Yeah, he did the intensive course at Iași.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. Let's see your other room. So
Okay.
it's not just this is the main area,
No,
and
there are the halls for the exams.
oh yeah.
And I'd like to show to you the new one.
Mm-hmm.
It is under preparation.
Oh yeah, big. Oh yes, very nice.
Yeah, and there it is another room for speaking courses.
Yeah.
Still, we have to prepare it.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to learn Romanian, come here. I guess the main language you're doing is English.
Yeah, you want to learn Romanian.
I did.
But you can
Am făcut.
Already?
Da, da.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
I had a good teacher.
And we have another one. But this is ready.
And have they changed the name of this center, this clădire? No? It's the same. Ah, da.
We haven't changed anything regarding the name.
Okay. Wow.
This one.
Okay. This is really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another.
Oh, with computers.
Yeah, with computers, yes.
So can you do listening in here as well? Or?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to develop more.
Yeah.
And this is because people are interested in learning English.
Sure.
And based on that fact,
Yeah.
we started to develop ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably because we like to think that we are serious in what
You
we are
are.
doing.
I can see you are. Okay, thank you very much for allowing me to interview you. So nice of Bogdan to give us some of his time and to show us the Simone Educational Center at the 6th floor. And here's Carol Intoi. And there he is, Carol Intoi, in front of his liceu. It's also the home of the Opera House in Craiova, and it's, as you can see, it's undergoing renovation and restoration at the moment, and this will go on for some time. Now, wheels within wheels. The director of that Simone Educational Center, Bogdan, was a neighbor of my wife when she was young. They lived in adjoining blocks, so they know each other. My contact here, Dani Leotescu, is a neighbor of my stepdaughter in Rovine. Lives very, very nearby. He's a head of English teacher, very dynamic figure in language teaching, and his wife Geo is a teacher. I think she's a lecturer at the university. So my advice to you is don't have an affair in Craiova, because someone will know someone who knows you. So it's a big town of 330,000, but it's got a small town feel. Okay, we'll head on to our final liceo in this series, and Danny's wife Geo teaches a course at Craiova University, which involved taking students to Radio Oltenia, where they were interviewed by Davian Blood, the guy who interviewed me. So wheels within wheels, Lumea e mica. The world is a small place indeed. But I think that's rather nice. Everyone will know someone who knows someone. And here it is, Elena Cuzar. Beautiful. Beautiful building, beautiful magnolia. Renowned for its language teaching, foreign language teaching. When Daewoo had a factory in Craiova, they started teaching Korean here. I think it's one of the few schools where they taught Portuguese, but I'd have to check that. But it's renowned for its language teaching. As I said, my stepdaughter came here, and she speaks probably four languages at least, which is pretty amazing. Go and have a look at the front door. Again, no way in unless you're a pupil. So they've got a few projects going on with European funds using EU money to improve facilities. And there we go, Clasa Confucius din Collegiul Național Elena Cuza, Schulpartner der Zukunft. So a lot of international links. Cambridge Authorised Preparation Centre and Lycée du Programme du Baccalauréat bilingue. So if you want to do languages, they're certainly on offer here, as they are at Carolinte, to be fair to Danny and his team. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed our wander around some of the great schools of Craiova, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks for watching.